Welcome back to the Lakeland podcast. Today we have a theater edition. We have the play coming up here. I'm your host, Cash Miller. I'm with co-host
Austin Forecassi.
and we are with.
I'm Ellery Mowers.
Jake Cole.
I'm Anwar Nicholas.
This is Hogaboom.
Evan Cotton, Jacob Soria.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming on today.
For sure.
We're gonna have a few questions about the production, about how it's been going, the process, and about the show itself. How about Jake? Since you're the main guy here, what's been the biggest challenge so far? What's been the biggest challenge so far in the process of this production?
I guess the biggest challenge I'd say is the time commitment. It's a longer show. I mean, as it is a long movie, but just like making it all the way through. Sometimes like if you had a bad day, it takes a lot to just make it through. We're hungry, tired. We're here till, I think last night we were here till about 10 o'clock. So so there's a lot of late nights, but it's all worth it because in the end, a great show is produced and it's a fun time.
I released them before 10 o'clock, just so.
This show
That's about
C-Fox. Walking a thin line there.
No one's getting in trouble here. We're good.
All right, and you guys can all answer this one. What do you guys admire the most about the character that you're playing?
I like that I get to actually play like a funny character this show.
And how about what character are you playing?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, that's okay.
I'm playing Clarence the Angel.
Got it. Nice.
Okay. I'm playing Joseph. I would say I like his maturity. He's kind of like a father figure to Clarence in a way. I just think that's really cool. He's got some mature qualities about him.
So I'm Ernie. I'm like the cab driver and I'm the bartender. I would not say I'm like my character though, so I guess I'm just glad to get an experience of doing something different.
That's fair.
I played George Bailey, and I'd say I just admire how he's always willing to help out everyone else and put their needs before his.
I play Mary Bailey. I love that I get to play a motherly role, especially with working with younger version of the cast. So.
You Hogaboom, what about you? What do you like about directing? Yes.
My favorite part is this week. I love this week. I love when we do like that next level. Like it's already good, but every show it'll get better. Every show and the whole cast knows I give notes every show until the last one. I'm like, but maybe we could tweak it. Maybe we could do this and it will be even funnier, or wait a little longer. Anyway, it's my favorite. And auditions, which nobody likes, but I love this too.
Audition.
All right. How about Evan? What's a funny moment you remember from rehearsals for this show?
Oh boy.
Sure, there's a few, but give me maybe one or two.
I've been noticing. I think we've been doing a good job at filming TikToks for advertising this year. Those are pretty funny, but I'd say I enjoy before we start our rehearsal. I notice everybody kind of gets into a big group. Just kind of some of the little kids will go in the middle and dance, and we'll kind of cheer them on, hype them up for the run through. I think it's really cool. It's fun to watch. It's pretty funny, but we all have a good time.
Okay. All right.
Jacob had a funny moment yesterday. He added something new.
All right.
That was real fun.
What was it?
Alright, same. During one of my last scenes of the show, second to last, I give the villain, Mr. Potter, like a big scare, and I convince him to, confess to the police that he took George's money. But during that, I freeze him. I take the envelope out of his desk where he's hiding it. I put it into his hand, and as I'm walking past him to go to the other side, since Mr. Potter is bald, then this makes sense. But I exhale in my hand and go over his head.
Spoiler alert. That's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good. Then
It's all a good twist. Let's see.
I got one. Obviously, you guys have multiple show times. Is there like a time that you guys are most excited for that you think will draw like the biggest audience?
Saturdays, I feel like, or might be good. Opening night's the most exciting for us for sure. That's like kind of, you got nerves building up all week, and it's kind of where you can release some and just get out there, have fun, and then prep yourself for the weekend.
Yeah, I'd say, closing night's a little more mellow, but it's always like a bittersweet show, especially now that a lot of us are seniors, because it's like our last time doing this show, so it's always like a memorable one.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. How does like the play's message about kindness, community, how does that speak to you? Anyone can answer this.
I think it's cool how you have a character who kind of gives his all and all of himself to his community and the people around him, a very selfless character. And then, when this character's having a hard time, the community that he's been giving himself to helps him out. I think that kind of shows the treat others how you want to be treated, and kind of the good karma, or if you treat others with kindness, you're gonna receive it back. I think it's super cool to see that characterized in a show.
I think it's super important. It's basically a huge message about how important every life is. That you don't necessarily know how many people you're affecting on any given day, but that people are watching and that it matters. And it's kind of like giving a great gift. Like there's something satisfying when everyone in the town can give back to someone that received help when they needed it. And the opportunity to be able to give back is just a great feeling.
All right, and being a part of the play, I assume you guys have all seen the movie, right? How many times have you guys seen the movie, and how have you used it to kind of prep towards your performance?
I've never seen the movie before I auditioned, so during the month of October I watched it probably 4 or 5 times, just so I could get an idea of what the show is about.
I've never seen the movie.
I've never appreciate this. My family quotes it all the time, the bell thing, and I'm like, I don't know what that.
I should never say. What's that from? I say I grew up watching the movie, and my family would watch it at least once a year. And I think just the way it influenced me in the role is, not that I want to copy the guy, but I feel like I kind of I got to do him justice. So, I add a little different vocal things, just you see, I told Jake this, but he I hear him putting on that James Stewart voice. Yes,
but Jake's the kind of guy to study up. Last year's musical, we had All Shook Up, and Jake's Spotify Wrapped. All five of his top songs are songs from the musical.
There was about 5 others of that happened too, though. So
I've seen it. It's one of my favorites. So I watch it every year, sometimes multiple times a year, and have forever since I was very, very young. So it is extra cool to be able to, I feel like I could quote the movie from start to finish. So it's interesting to see what lines stay the same in the play, what lines are different, but it's extra.
All right, Miss Hogaboom, what made you choose It's a Wonderful Life for this year's show?
There was interest to do it, which is important. We would not have been able to do it. In fact, the 3 gentlemen who are in this room were all considered to be George Bailey. And they're all super talented, all amazing, all a wonderful choice. So that was amazing to be able to have 3 talented guys who could possibly perform this role, and we're interested in memorizing 449 lines. I've never asked anyone to memorize 200, let alone 449. So the fact that they were interested and willing was a big part of that. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
It was my dad's favorite too, and it'll be a year since he passed away.
right after the last show. So.
Well, that's very sweet, and yeah, that makes sense. And I'm very glad you picked it. It's a great show. What part of the show, Miss Hogaboom, was the hardest to bring to life on stage?
Our set designer Dale is amazing. She had to step away recently, but she brings things to life with her sets in such an amazing and powerful way. Sometimes I have to be like, okay, less. We need to do less. They'll get that we're in this one, but so the hardest thing probably was we've added projections to this, and we've added a little underscore music, which is kind of cool. So we have like still pictures like from the movie and from the era that are behind that kind of act like a backdrop, and getting that all coordinated and setting up the different projections and the projector and everything. That's been very time consuming, but I think it's going to be worth it when you see how the look that it gives. So I think it's been looking great.
We have an amazing crew that works behind the scenes and parent volunteers to help build sets, and so we really owe it all to them for making the scenes and bringing it all to life, working the lights, all of that. So huge shout out to them.
Oh my god, our stage manager June is working so hard all the time. She puts so much work in what she knows.
She's amazing. Shout out June. Shout out to her.
Super helpful. Anything else anyone would like to add?
Come see the show. It's gonna be good. Join theater. Sorry. Man, you ever think about doing it? Do it. It's an amazing experience. Even if it's just like a little thought in the back of your head, give it a shot. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Good time.
YOLO. Yeah. Well, I heard a musical's coming up. Auditions will be in January. In the musical. We don't know. But we here tonight, students can come tonight to our Thursday performance at 5 o'clock. It's $5 for students tonight, and Friday and Saturday night you can buy tickets online for $12.50. Students at the door are $12, and our matinees are $10.50 online or $10 for students at the door. So you will not regret the time that you spent, and it is really very, very good. Very entertaining. So if you thought a play was going to be boring, you will definitely not be able to know where the time went when you get done.
Oh yeah.
And you will leave feeling so great.
Yep.
So great. It's the best part about this show. It has such a happily ever after sort of ending. I'm a big fan.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.